Today I'm going to discuss 3 budget tips that are important to remember when shopping for a home. This is Curbside with Crystal. Now, before I get to today's list, please follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more helpful and useful home ownership and real estate trends. And so I know I'm not talking to myself. So back to today's list. So tip number 1, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Go to the bank or to a mortgage broker and find out what your affordability is. Don't do those 30-second online mortgage pre-approval calculators. That's not accurate and it's not going to give you a true shopping budget. So go to the bank, or again, even better, go to a mortgage broker and find out what your true shopping budget is given your income, your credit score, and everything else. Tip number 2, so you've gone to the bank, you've listened to me, you've got your number, and the bank or your mortgage broker says, okay, you're good to go for $750,000, for instance. Have you sat down and looked at the payments that are associated with that type of mortgage? And are they conducive to your lifestyle? Perhaps you've got a really expensive hobby that you're not willing to give up, and that has to coincide with your mortgage payments. So the bank doesn't know that perhaps you're a stock car racer on the weekends, and they're not taking that into account. So take a look at what the actual payments are that are associated with the amount that you've been approved for at the bank, and decide, you know what, am I willing to give up those habits for a year or two, those hobbies for a year or two, so I can get into the housing market? So sit down and look at the numbers. Again, just because the bank says you're approved for $1 million doesn't mean you can actually afford $1 million. And number 3, if you find yourself in a multiple offer situation, make sure you revisit that budget and revisit those payments. I tell my clients time and time again, when we're in that sort of market, okay, we're going to sit down and this is the top number that we're going to. If the house goes above that, we're going to let it go. We're not going to get involved in the hype and the excitement of the multiple offer situation. There will be another house out there for you. So make sure you stick to your budget, even in those multiple offer situations that are really exciting and fast paced and all sorts of stuff, because you don't want to find yourself in a regretful situation later. So again, keep these 3 tips in mind. And if you have any questions about the real estate market, are thinking about buying or selling, or all things real estate, just call Crystal. Once again, it's Crystal Powell, real estate broker with RE/MAX Jazz, serving Durham region and the Quinte area, and I'd be thrilled to chat. Talk to you soon.